replied by saying, obviously prefer England were in it, but if they're not, yes.
The reason he's there is because of Tottenham and Colina rates them highly.
Well, don't we? Isn't he right now?
I think he
if
is
not
very
the
good.
best, certainly one of the very best.
Well, he's certainly our best.
They could have picked any referee out of this tournament because the refereeing has been...
Kevin, what's Portugal's best hope here?
The best hope is that a few of the French players...
When Nani's ready, away we go.
Yeah, that physical aspect, as you said, Martin, might play a part. I just wonder whether...
Of Germany, and rightly so. It's an early sight of goal here for Nani, who's had a terrific tournament as well. Earned himself a move to... Nearly fell for Giroud. It does fall for Sissoko, who's only ever scored. Matuidi stepping in, Griezmann. Not an easy ball to strike on the turn. Not a slip. Well, what a good header. It was typical of a man in form from Griezmann. But Rui Patricio in Portugal's goals having a good tournament too, and he was needed to stop. The football here. That's a great run by Moussa Sissoko.
And they can't handle it, can they? They can't handle that power once he starts steaming through.
Done well here.
Done really well.
It was Jean-Mario who knocked it back, tried to knock it into a dangerous area, but Hugo Lloris was able to get... Here's Payet. Sissoko has done well. Rui Patricio well again. It's turning out to be a bit of a duel here.
Isn't it just?
And Silva wanted a bit too much time, but Carrera's got a good left foot, and there's a deflection on that.
Well, that involved two key men. I think Renato Sanchez now in that central area can be involved.
Mario. Again, you think if Cristiano Ronaldo had been in the middle with his aerial power and his strength to ease defenders out of the way. The final he'd been looking forward to so much, but Portugal have dug in since then. They've kept their...
To make changes, has he?
No, he hasn't.
Deschamps.
But as Kevin said, the best player, or the most effective player so far they've had is Sissoko. What's he been good at? What's he done well? He's run with the ball. He's run at them.
Powerful.
Yeah. What does Coleman like to do? The same.
It's in Tyler.
Giroud got a bit of a knock. Pogba trying one of those to sit and dip. He's done well here, and that's better. He's created the shooting chance for Antoine Griezmann on an easy one from that angle. Griezmann! Well, I don't think too many people in the stadium can believe he's missed that.
Well, he's run off Guerrero at the far post, and I think the left back thought this was going to be a goal.
There was some pushing in there with a Portuguese player on the upper. On the deck, João Moutinho. Be a great time to find a real moment of quality like that from Sissoko. Coman. And then the follow-up from Moussa Sissoko, who's done so much. Evra. Gignac. He's been here. He has done! It's still on for France. Griezmann. Well, Who's had so little to do, but no wonder Gignac reflects on that. It was a superb turn, and Rui Patricio was beaten, but the frame of the goal came to...
But not before we've had the extra time, which is coming next.
You know, we're looking for someone to stand up and come out in this game. Pogba, he's vanished. You know, if I was people talking about 100 million, when you look at him today, he's a shadow of the player we saw a few days ago.
I think we'll have to give
So here we go again. Alan Smith, Martin Tyler.
15 minutes each way to go. Still awaiting the first goal in the final. Taken by Quaresma. Flags up. And it wasn't too far away, but there was too much pace on the ball. Apologies from players Matuidi. On a spare in the card.
Medea's thrown himself at it over the top of
Quaresma. Well, France survived. It's still 0-0 after now 105 minutes here in the Stade de France.
France, you've got to be really nervy. You know, you're expected to win.
What was he saying there? Your schoolboy French has been quite useful to us previously. Go again.
Delighted.
Alan Smith, Martin Tyler.
So another 15 minutes to come. Chance for handball. Got it. Given, and it's within range. Koscielny seemed to have done it deliberately. But it's Guerrero who takes it, hits the bar. Inscribed on the trophy with that free kick. Here comes Eder. Not got much help. Oh, he doesn't need any help. How about that? The striker who rarely scores has scored maybe the biggest goal in the history of the Portugal national team.
Well, I said earlier, he would have been thinking, go on, hit it.
Yeah.
You're not going to score from there.
Quaresma, the flag has stayed down. It could be in again. Oh, and he fancies his chances, Joe Mario. He's got energy to burn.
And he's been immense for his country. He's feeling.
But it's the greatest night in Portugal's football history for Cristiano Ronaldo. From tears to cheers and more tears, this time of joy. France, just as Portugal did themselves in 2004, fail in front of their own fans. And it's Portugal who are champions of Europe. They hadn't beaten the French for 41 years.
He's hardly got a goal in his locker. He'd probably be shouting at him, hit it, take a shot on, big man.
There was no one around. I think he found himself in that position. He said, listen, I'm going to, instead of losing it, I'm going to try to finish.
Here we go. Well, here are the men who matter this evening. The pride of Portugal. The epitome of a team, a squad, welded together by the fella at the front of the line. Renato Sanchez scored in that game, then they won on penalties. Then they beat Wales in the orthodox fashion in 90 minutes in the semi-final.
And up a surprise there. Once again, proving there are many different ways to play football.